We gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta cut the bullshit, cut all the lies, you know what I'm saying? How long has Sparking Zero been out? Fuck, I can't talk. How long has Sparking Zero been out? It's the 22nd today. Came out the 7th. It's been out for 15 days, almost 2 weeks. And I made a video already saying, pretty much saying that I think the game's worth the $70, $100, however much you want to pay for the game. I think it's worth it, personally. But today, we're going to talk about the negatives. We're going to talk about the issues with the game and things I would love for them to fix to make it, that perfect game. Because obviously the game's not perfect. I don't think there's any perfect game out there yet, unless somebody wants to introduce me to one. But first thing I get into, honestly, it's the abilities people have. Like, for example, like Yamcha in this gameplay, you can see I use a lot of fucking after image. After image is so broken in this game. Last night, I didn't record it, but last night I fought, was it Gotenks? I think they have it. I fought Kid Goku, that has it. I hit this man 7-8 different times, and I was just dodging his shit and then hitting him, and he kept fucking after imaging. I feel like if they keep after image, there should be a limit of how many you get. Like, you get at least 2 hits that you can after image, and that's it. You can't after image any more hits. Or just make after image more expensive, because after image being 2 fucking points, 2 charge points or whatever, that's not enough. It's not, because the way you can abuse it, because if you have somebody that has 4, you can double time it. You would see me in the gameplay in one of these. I don't know if it's the third match or whichever match. I double timed that shit so many times, and it was helping me a fuck ton. So yeah, definitely that, and definitely like the full charge abilities. The fact that you can just get fully charged off of hitting a button, crazy. I think it's crazy. Like, I'm complaining about these things, but I definitely utilize them just because why the fuck would I not? Like, if I have a fighter that I like and he uses it, I'm gonna use it. Do I still feel like it's cheap? Fuck yes, I feel like it's cheap. I feel like they should make some things more expensive when it comes to the full transformation. I personally think they should either make it more expensive, like after image, or it should take longer for you to get fully charged. Like, it takes like a bit for the full charge to finally hit, but I feel like it should take longer if all you got to do is hit a button. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should give them a bigger window to cancel that shit out. That's how I see it. What other abilities? I think instant transmission. I feel like that's pretty balanced. I don't see a problem with instant transmission. Explosive waves are good because it gets them off you. I think it's mainly just after image and the fact that you can go full power off of hitting one button. That's the only thing I feel like that should be fixed. Other than that, problems I have with the game, I feel like the whole game needs a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, there's online, there's ranked, there's non-rank, there's offline, you can just play with a computer or play locally. There's story mode, which I feel like story mode in itself is missing so fucking much just because they just don't do cutscenes. But like I said, when they do cutscenes, it's good, but it doesn't do the main the main story cutscenes, which I wish they did. And then you have custom battles, which I personally feel like custom battles aren't all that. You know what I mean? Like, they're good, they're fun, but it's not like mind-boggling something finally new. Yeah, I don't think it's all that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like they, it'd be nice to have just a little something more, like, I don't know, like I said before, a 2v2, online 2v2s, you and a friend go online and fight two other people online. I personally think that's an amazing idea. They should do that shit. Or 3v3s, fucking 5v5s, whatever you want to do. Make the game more, I wouldn't say interesting, but make it more inclusive, you know what I'm saying? Include friends in doing more things than just 1v1ing, or if you have a group of friends doing a tournament, like that, I feel like that shit's basic, Yeah, so I feel like it just needs a little more. I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying? It's been out for 2 weeks. I'm hoping that they take any kind of criticism that they get and they fix it as best they can now, you know what I'm saying? Or if there's another Sparking 1 or whatever the fuck they want to do, Sparking 2, whatever, that they implement these things that people are asking for. Like a fucking cutscene for the story mode. We don't want to read. I'm sorry. I Maybe some people want to read. I know I fucking don't. Hell no. I won't fucking read while I'm trying to fight niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to square that shit up and fight. Another issue, you'll see it so many times in this fucking video. The vanishing. It's not even a skill-based thing at that point. It's just at some point, the more and more you play the game, you'll easily be able to time vanishing. Like it's not hard to time vanishing, especially once it keeps going back and forth. It's kind of like a fucking it's a pattern. Like you know when to hit it just automatically. I personally feel like it doesn't make it fun because at that point, all you're really relying on is either A, the guy mistimes his fucking vanish, or he runs out of fucking key. And I don't want to base my shit off of him running out of fucking key, because if he's in sparking or just has a few more bars than you, you're fucked, my nigga. You're done. Like you're not getting out of that shit. He's gonna beat the fuck out of you. He's gonna vanish every single time, and yeah, you're not gonna miss it. Like you're not gonna fucking win that. I personally feel like each dodge that happens, each vanish that happens, should pick up the pace. You know what I mean? Like each one should get faster and faster and faster and faster. So you can't just hit R1 because you know when to hit it, because like the timing is the same every single time. I feel like every time a vanish happens, it should get quicker. And then at that point, that's when skill's getting involved, because it's getting too fast for one person. But if one person can still keep up, that means they know what the fuck they're doing. If some person can't keep up, they don't know what they're doing. So I feel like that's what they should do. Speed it up every time somebody dodges. I feel like that's honestly the best way to fucking avoid shit like that. What have we talked about? I mainly talked about the gameplay. I mean, that's really the only issue. I would say back shots, but I've kind of learned how to get out of back shots. I feel like it's just something new people probably would struggle with, but I feel like the more you get in the game, you learn how to get out of back shots easily. I think sparking mode definitely has issues, but I feel like it's understandably unbalanced because, you know, they're sparked, you know, they're angry. You know, I feel like I wouldn't really change much on that, just because, you know, I don't know how else they can really change it, unless they just slow down the punches, maybe. I feel like when it comes to characters, some characters need to be buffed, some characters need to be nerfed. Like Broly, that nigga is just dumb. I mean, as you expect, you know, it's Broly. You expect that motherfucker to be ridiculously strong. But nah, it's just, you know, I feel like some characters are balanced well, some characters aren't. I like Yamcha because I feel like he's pretty good, because I do DP battles. He's really good for DP battles. I feel like he's quick, he's strong, and he doesn't take a lot of damage. He's like one balanced character that I enjoy. Other than that, I can't really think of any. You know, off the top of my head, at least, I'd have to play and touch them and get a feel of them. But yeah, what else? What other issues does this fucking game have? I'm about to say that I did discover a glitch the other day playing with a friend of mine. If you do like a custom game with you and your friend and start it, we both were just stuck charging. Like we were charging and then we would do an ability and it wouldn't be us. Like the game would just take control. And I figured out how to fix this problem by changing my controller to player 2 controller. I don't know why that's an issue. I don't know if they just weren't ready for you to have friends to play with, because I feel like this would be a local problem if I'm switching my fucking controller to player 1 to player 2. But yeah, that was a little stupid thing. But I mean, it was an easy fix. It wasn't anything that, you know, took me hours upon hours to fix. I just feel like it was a little stupid because it didn't really make much sense. Fuck yeah, I mean, like I said, like I don't take back what I said in the other video saying was the game worth the money. The game's worth the money. But obviously, we know the game's not gonna be perfect. Like I'm biased as fuck. I'm probably the most biased motherfucker there's gonna be. Because if a Dragon Ball game comes out, I'm gonna fucking love it. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But I have to obviously acknowledge that the game isn't perfect. You know, the game has its issues here and there. But I still stand by. I feel like you should get the game, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not telling you what to do, nigga. Do make your own decisions. I'm not your mom. I'm not your daddy, nigga. But yeah. I'm really trying to think of the shit that just really pisses me off in the game. I feel like now that I've gotten better, I get less pissed off because I feel like if I lose, I kind of deserve it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like if I lose, I probably lost for a reason that was on me. I don't think I've ever lost because of the game's dumbass mechanics. But other than that, I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Other than the problems I addressed. But yeah, I don't really got much else. But I still got like fucking 7 more minutes of fucking gameplay. But that's okay. We can end it. You know what I'm saying? Still stand by 10 toes. Get the game. The game's worth it. It has problems. You can't get a game and expect not to have problems. But yeah. Yeah, that's it.